All right, so today's lesson is just build off Tuesday or Monday's lesson. We're still using our area, which is our length times our width, but this time we have to combine two shapes. So you can tell this is not a square or a rectangle, but in this shape I can see two rectangles. So we're going to have to use what we know about rectangles. So I'm going to go ahead and split it right here. I'm going to split it right here. So now, if this is 6, what does this side have to be? It has to be 6. So that means if the total of this side is 12, if this side is 6, this side needs to be 6 also. And if you look down here, it matches because this has to match. So that is 6. Now we need to find the missing side of this. So if this side is 3, then this side has to be 3. And then this side plus this side is going to be 9. Because if this is 9, that means this has to be 9. Okay, so now we have to find the area of the, we're thinking of it as two rectangles. So in your head, your think should be I'm adding this, which is 3, and then I'm adding this one, which is 9 and 6. So if I'm thinking in my head, that's what that's how I think of adding these two combined areas. So then we have two areas to find. So the first one is this one. So it's length times width, which is 3 times 6. And then this one is 6 times 9. So 3 times 6 is 18. And then 6 times 9 is 54. But I have to find the area of them all together. So that means we have to add them. So that means we have to take the 18 plus the 54, and if you need to, write it up and down. This can be your think. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Carry my 1, 5, 6, 7. So that means the combined area is 72. And then I look and see what the measurement is. And then don't forget to say squared. So the combined area of this one shape split into two rectangles is 72 millimeters squared. So let's look at another one real quick. Okay, so this one is 4 feet. This is 4 feet. This is 8 feet. This has to be 8 feet. Then this is 16 feet. And this is 8 feet. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look and see, I'm going to need to make more than two rectangles. So if I go that here, and this here. Okay, so I'm going to kind of write them separately just so I can see. So this one, I know this is 4. This is 8. This one, this is 4. This is 8. Now this one in the middle, we know that this is 8 feet. Now we have to figure out what the height is. Oh, I forgot to put some measurements you're going to need. The sides here are 4 feet. So then I have to think, if this is 8 feet and this part right here is 4 feet, what is the missing part right here? What's 8? What's 8 minus 4? It's 4. So that means this part is also 4. So now I can do my 3 areas. And if you notice, they're all the same. This area is 8 times 4. This area is 8 times 4. And this area is 8 times 4, which is 32. And I wrote it this way because then it's going to make it easier for me to add them. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9. So it's 96. And then I look and see what my measurement is. Feet squared. So all we're doing with this is we're taking the combined area and adding it together. So we have to either turn it into a square or a rectangle, and then we have to add all the parts together. And it could be 2 parts, or it could be 3 parts, depending on how many rectangles that we can make. All right. Today is 13.3.